Show your account number. There's nothing going to happen by you showing your account number. I've shown my full account numbers on TD Ameritrade. I didn't hide it. It's not redacted. I purposely showed just enough where if you slow the video down, because I have people email me, ICT, this one, look, you can see, and I laughed, and you all know that sent me those emails. I said I did it by purpose. So that way everybody can go back and see that was the same account. I don't fuck up, okay? I don't fuck up. I do everything calculated. All of this stuff has been timed. And for the people, again, that are talking nonsense and bullshit fucking documentary, Sean Lee Powell of Astro Effects, please join the Robbins Cup. I know you probably won't do it, but for the folks that talk about this screenshot that keeps coming around, I ran up an MT4 account, okay? And I did it with what you're seeing every single week. You see my executions. I was not letting anybody see those then. And every single trade that I took, I ran that shit up with 5%, no less than 4.5% every new pyramid entry. So some of those positions, I think the highest one I had was, there was a 22% drawdown I would have had if it would have went completely all the way against the entire position. But how many times have you seen me pyramiding where it does that? That's the benefit of knowing how to pyramid correctly with the right draw and liquidity. Every new position is fortified by the previous ones. As long as you're entering them in the upper 50% of the intended range where you think it's going to reach for, I have to have all my entries up there. Because once it starts to move on the other lower half and goes below equilibrium, if I'm short, and everything I'm saying here, you reverse if you're long or being bullish. You want to be trying doing all your entries and pyramid entries in the lower half of the intended draw and liquidity, that implied dealing range where you're entering and where you think it's going to go to, the terminus, the draw and liquidity, that implied dealing range is not there yet. It's not been manifest in the chart yet. You're believing and holding the trade with the idea that it's going to do that. But if you're long, every one of your position entries, whether it's the initial entry or any pyramided entries, has to occur below equilibrium if you're long, or above equilibrium if you're short. Because as soon as we cross that midpoint, that's it. And why is that? Because if it crosses equilibrium, if I'm wrong, it's going to reverse there and take out my lowest level pyramid. And if that takes that out, I'm closing the fucking trade. I'm not going to let it take anymore. So am I going to lose? Only on that first, well, not first, but the last pyramid entry, that partial addition to my short or long, that one will lose money, but it's offset by all the previous ones. The folks that are not equipped mathematically, they don't understand rudimentary math, they don't grasp that by having sound money management, understanding that consistency matters, and doing things mathematically that are going to have an outcome that's measurable and statistically probable,